copy, end zone, watch me celebrate, I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh, deal with the hands, thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, put in the gas, I will not crash, 100-yard dash.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. It's again. 66, half. Check 50, check 50. Check hot route.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
3 down. Alert flare, run. Rush in, go.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Check.
On 3rd down, a run from Breida. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Not today, you are. Not today. Not so. 58, Mike.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. They run with Breida. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
This is Breida. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
Mike, 50, 55, hey, eat. All day, every day.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Goodwin able to haul it in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Now it's Breida. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Bridgewater. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Waller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Next to score, Texans 7, Colts nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready! 90 Wolf! I can't believe they even let you play. Hey, exit! Let's go!
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Go! 60 outlaw!
In your face.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Set, ready? 15 lining. 15 lining. Now! Mike, 55. Right there. Now.
2nd and 13. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 4. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
Go! Hey, echo. Roll out. Five.
Looking to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 2nd down at 4. Bridgewater complete to Dorsett. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Here's Breida. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Here's a quick throw out wide to Dorsett. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Check, 59. Yeah.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Bridgewater. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. Got a man open. It's Ross. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go.
They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Going deep. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Yep. Ready?
Back to throw now on 1st down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Break. Watch 55. And let's get in that hole. Check 9. Check 31. 80 weapons. Hey, Delta. Good go. 55. Time to go. Night, night.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Look at me. Go.
Second and 11. It's Hill, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 36. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all.
Look at me. Zipper. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
Let's go one more.
And 58 is to Mike. Go 58 to Mike.
Crunch time, defense.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here's a second and 7. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the return will stop right around the 25.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Here we go.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Now a give to Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now they try the right side here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Switch. Check 3 out. Check 3. Go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he cuts it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Hey, Sam up! Hey, Charlie! Hey! Sneak him!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man, Hilton. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot! Go!
He'll look to throw. Looking deep for Hilton. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Down!
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
55's mine, guys, 55.
Hey, Haywood! Yeah! Snap!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to sling this deep downfield into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Extra point good by Prater. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
You got nothing.
Smooth! Snap! Shoot!
He'll drop to throw. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
The run on first down gets them a couple up to the 27. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times, Bob should make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish, holding that to a minimal gain?
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Double time. 3 down. 3 down. 3 down. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Go. Go. No.
Here's a handoff left side to Breida. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
4th and 2 in the NFL, not ordinarily a running down anymore. Usually that ball's moved through the air. They went ahead and gave it to the back, and he ends up picking up the first down. I'm not sure if they fooled him as much as they just did a nice job executing.
Needed 2, and they got 3. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Under 10, 10.
Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And his throw here's incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Open man is Ross, complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. On 4th down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Bridgewater again. Man open, it's Goodwin. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. To the air again with Bridgewater. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Darren Waller with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans push further out in front. Prater for the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This fielded at the 2. A beautiful fake. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the 1st at the 32. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Now Prater to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Next to score, Texans 42-7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Now back to throw. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Watch 24. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Yep.
Let's go, D. Big series right here, so we got to step it up. Mike 55.
Big trip.
They'll set up to throw. He's got it to Hilton. And way up past across the 35 before he's taken down. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Anthony Brown. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
58, the money. You ain't going no woo-woo. 58, boy, 58, 58, money. They're not ready for this.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Look at me. Zipper. Now.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And an alley to run. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th.
Coming to you, coming to you. Check 4, check 4. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3.
Hey, echo. Go. Shoot.
They're going to look to throw. They complete it to Hill. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it's a 2nd down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara, and he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Anthony Brown. Will be a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Hey, Charlie. Yes. Motion. Check.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
I got it. Shift.
Check.
Fresno.
Rock it.
Watch twist.
Hey, Haywood. Now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
59.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Try. Mike's 59.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Watch the twist. Kill. Mike, check. 59. Watch the run. Mike's 59. Your track.
Throwing again. Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 19 yards away as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point good by Prater, and that will extend this big lead. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Alert 3.
Hey, Alpha. Shoot.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. But he's got his man Hilton. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Well, a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis 1st down.
And the Colts first down.
55 to mine.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
52 fighter. Bravo. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
'58's the mic. 58's the mic.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Complete to Hilton. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Ready, break.
Go. First and goal, Indianapolis.
58.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Single receiver. 87's getting the ball. 87's getting the ball.
They'll drop the throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Adam Thielen. Incomplete. It's now 4th and goal.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row